it's Gwen, and right now, I'm sure for a lot of you, it's that busy time in the school year where things can get stressful. I know for me, I feel like the spring, the last few months of school is always the most busy and the most stressful because a lot of you are probably getting ready for finals, and I just feel like there's a lot of last minute essays and just stuff to do, and it can get really stressful. Also, I'm sure a lot of you guys play spring sports, so you add the sports in with all of the schoolwork, and it just becomes stressful. So if you're stressed, don't worry. I get stressed too, and that's why today I've made a list of some awesome tips that can help you guys if you're stressed. So without further ado, let's get on with the list. The first thing you can do is take a nice walk outside. For me, going outside and taking a walk on a nice spring day can help me clear my mind, get all my thoughts out, and just really relax me. You can forget about all of those school troubles and just become one with nature and the outside world. And honestly, there's nothing better. Other things you can do outside is go for a bike ride. Or if you're not into bikes, a scooter ride. Both should help you become a little bit more relaxed, and it's also just a nice way to distract yourself from your stress and just help you take a break and just cool down. Because I know that if you have a ton of schoolwork and you try to do a lot of it at one time, after a little while you can slowly start to become insane and just crazy, and the stress will take over your mind, and just that's the end of life. But I don't want that to happen to you guys. So if you get to that point, just take a break, go outside, and do any of the 3 things I just mentioned. Another thing you can do is talk to a friend who's stressed just like you. Just call them up on the phone and complain about all the teachers that are giving you way too much homework, all the really tough sports practices you have to go to, and how there's just not enough time in one day. They'll totally understand, and soon after venting, you both will feel a lot better. Next thing you can do is one of my personal favorites because it always helps me, is listen to music. Listening to music always helps relieve my stress. It really just distracts my mind from thinking about all the crazy schoolwork I have to do, and I really immerse myself in the music that I'm listening to, and it just takes me to a whole new world, and it really, really helps me. Whether it's more chill, relaxed music to just settle the mind, or it's just your favorite rock hits or your favorite pop hits, whatever helps you relax and be distracted and just feel happy, because when you're stressed, you're not happy, but playing some music can definitely increase your positivity level and just get you smiling again. Next is very simple, and it is just to kick back and relax. Take a break from all your work and just sit down, grab a nice cold drink, and just relax, whether it's in your bed or it's outside if it's a nice day. Either way, just don't forget to treat yourself and just relax. Next is another way to relax. It's to take a bath, specifically with a bath bomb, because you want to add some color to your bath. Run the bath, put your bath bomb in, jump in, relax, maybe even just play some music. I mean, honestly, you guys can mix as many of these tips together as you want, and you guys will be ultimately stress-free. Next is to eat food, because you can't go wrong with food. And I know that sometimes having some comfort food can definitely relax me and, take some of that stress off, or, you can just bury all that stress in food, because why not? I mean, the term stress eating is so real during finals week. Another thing you can do is watch funny videos online, or watch a funny TV show or a funny movie to lighten your mood and once again distract yourself. I always like doing this if music is not enough for me and I still feel like I need something extra. I like to watch funny videos or funny TV shows or just something to lighten the mood. Next thing you can do is one that I don't really do that often, but it's to meditate. I know this helps some people so much. I don't do it that often, but I know that it can be a really effective way. So if you guys want to try meditating, it can be a really good idea. There's a lot of really helpful videos on YouTube of how to meditate, what to do, and there's relaxing music that's in it. There's a lot of really cool videos, so definitely check them out. Just take 10-20 minutes and just try and meditate, and I think it can definitely help you clear your mind of all those bad, stressful thoughts. My next tip is to exercise, if that's your thing. That's not really my thing, Sometimes in the winter this happened to me. I'd have a really hard day at school, and then I'd have PE, so I would just go to the gym and just run. If I was really mad about a test grade or something, I would just run, and I would run with fury, and hey, sometimes it helped, so whatever works for you. Next thing is to take a nap. That really works for me. So if you're really stressed, just get into that comfy bed of yours and just take a little nap. You know, take like an hour nap, because you know what? It's okay. It'll help you regroup. Also, you'll be resting your mind, because if you've been working a lot or playing sports a lot and you're just really stressed about a lot of things, just take a nap and just let your body sleep. Because chances are, if you're having trouble doing your homework and you're stressed about a lot of things, you're probably tired, either your body or your brain. So just let them both rest. The next two things kind of go together because it depends on what kind of person you are, but you can either draw or write. If you are an artist, drawing can be a great way to relieve some stress and relax you. For me, drawing relaxes me to a point, but I'm not really an artist, so I end up just stressing about how I can't draw. This looks so bad. Like, what am I? I'm not an artist. This is so stressful. How do people do this? Like, how do they do it? I was just trying to draw Brendan Urie. Does that look like Brendan Urie? I don't think so. So it depends on you. But another thing you can do is write. Either maybe work on a story that you're working on, or what I love to do is just write in my diary when I'm stressed. This has actually, I think, been proven to help. If you write out all your thoughts and just get them on the paper instead of in your mind, you are like proven to feel a lot better afterwards. And I definitely agree with this because I think it helps a ton. This is my diary. It's real relaxing to write in. I just got all my anger out in the last 3 pages, and it felt so good. And the last way to relieve your stress is pretty obvious, but it's to do your work. I know a lot of people feel stressed because they procrastinate, and no hate on the procrastinators of the world, because I know it's a thing people do, but a way to help that is to just do some of the work. And like I said a lot through this video, do not just work straight for like 2 hours, because then you'll just get even more stressed. Do work in increments and then take breaks by doing any of the things on these lists to relax yourself. I find that always helps. If there's a weekend where I know I have literally a ton of homework and also a ton of other things to do, I just plan my time and I break it up, and I find that I'm a lot less stressed if I do that rather than leaving it all to the last minute or not knowing when I'm gonna get stuff done. But yeah guys, other than that, that's the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if any one of these tips helped you. And other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!